I wish I didn't have to. Today it's different. Hi friends, welcome to today's video. It is the first video of the year actually. I'm really excited to film this one. So at the moment I'm getting ready to basically take myself out on a little solo date. I feel like the last time I went on a solo date was like sometime in, I don't know, November or something last year, and it was really fun. In the recent weeks my anxiety has been through the roof, so I thought I would give myself some like exposure therapy, if you will, and yeah, basically forcing myself to go out and do things on my own. The one thing that I'm very nervous about is catching the bus. I don't have a problem with catching the bus, I just haven't caught a bus since like uni, which was like a couple of years ago, so I'm really nervous about it. Our buses have two doors, front and back, and during COVID they could only, the back one was opening up for people to get on, obviously for social distancing reason, but I didn't know that and I hadn't caught a bus in like a year at that point. So when I got on, the bus driver was standing like at the front door, kind of blocking the door, but not like, he left a lot of space, but it seemed like he was standing in the way. So I was like, oh okay, well I guess I'll squeeze through, and I did. And then he gave me the strangest look. After like a few more stops I realized that everyone was getting on like the back door, and I never caught a bus again after that. It was so embarrassing. I don't know why that was embarrassing, but that shit took me out so quick. And yeah, I was just really hyperfixating over that for like the last few hours or so, and I even had to like ask my friends like, hey, really stupid question, but do people still get on the bus like in the back door like during COVID? And anyways, so honestly that's the only thing I'm nervous about, but otherwise I found like a really cute cafe I want to go to. Actually I found a couple of cafes I really want to go to. I don't really have a set plan, to be honest. I do know that I want to go to a cafe and have some food / drink, and yeah, I think maybe I'll just spend the day shopping or something. I'm not really a planny person, so I feel like I do better at like spontaneous plans, so I'm gonna do that instead. I'm already forcing myself outside my house, so I should do what is comfortable, I guess. Okay, so you just saw me put on hyaluronic acid. I'm not pronouncing that again, please just. And then my base, I'm using the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. So ever since using tretinoid, this has been really good because I'm usually very oily, but this area where I treat my mild acne with the tretinoid gets like extremely dried. This is perfect because it sort of like absorbs it straight away and it doesn't leave that like oily layer on top. Okay, so that's the base done. So because I'm gonna be out and about walking a lot today, I'm gonna use my Dior Forever. Since I'm gonna be sweating a lot, I just know it. It's pretty hot outside today, I think, but I seem to just really choose the best day to go out for some reason. And then using my little spatula to spread that. I just realized that my dog ate my beauty blender, so I have no idea how I'm gonna blend this. That's foundation done. I'm gonna go in with a powder, and as usual I'm gonna use my Laura Mercier translucent powder. I always start with this area first because I crease the most there. Doing some mild contour with my Crusty Dusty Innisfree palette that I had from 40 years ago in Real Technique brush. I don't really put on a lot, so I just sort of rolled my brush and then dab a bit on my, what is this part called? So my must-have during my makeup is blush, always. And then because I'm wearing my glasses today, I'll try to cater to that. I saw on pictures today someone putting their blush here, so I'm gonna do that. I usually put my blush up here, but today it's different. And I always put a bit of blush on my nose contour as well, and also my chin. So never forget to put blush on your chin. Okay, so with highlight, my favorite thing to do is in the corner of my eyes, and then I go here. That makes sense. I drag it up tiny little bit on my nose, and then obviously a tiny little bit on my under eye. Okay, now to my favorite part, which is the eyeliner. I'm using the Heroin Make waterproof eyeliner in like a brown color. This is my favorite and I am never ever changing from this. So with my eyeliner, I always start with a line like that at the bottom of my crease, like where the crease ends, and then I sort of make a triangle from there. It's really hard to explain because I'm just so used to it, but hopefully you get what I mean in a second. Okay, they are not the same, but a win is a win. I totally forgot to put on lip balm before this, so I'm just gonna have to raw dog my lipstick. Just using a lip liner to draw my go-to, which is Rome Juicy Lasting Tint in number 18. So I do it very, very lightly. I learned this recently, but you should apparently blend your lipstick with a brush and not your finger. So I'm testing it out today. Okay, so here's my makeup done. I wish I didn't have to wear my glasses today, but anyways, I'm gonna get dressed. Okay, so sorry about the messy background, but this is what I'm wearing. I'm wearing a Uniqlo shirt, a t-shirt with my Zara skirt. I just wanted to just wear something simple today. I didn't want to think too much about it, so I think this works. And for shoes, usually I would just go straight for my docs whenever I wear a skirt, but I know I'm going to be walking a lot, so I don't know, I'm thinking this one. I hope that's the right choice, but
아침을 깨우는 네 목소리 머리를 빗는 네 빗소리 밖엔 비가 오나 봐 들리는 빗방울들이 땅에 떨어지는 소리 전해지는 전생고 대체 뭐야 너는 비법이 아침에 일어나서 부은 눈이 너무 아름다운 너희들로 조금만 더 누워있길 바래 조금만 이제는 어디까지 보다 잤지 여기서부터 다시 보면 되겠지 틀어놓을 테니까 이 영화를 넌 봄에 먹을 맥주 한 캔과 과자를 사 우린 하루 종일 뒹굴거리면서 다시 뒹굴거리고 또 입을 맞추면서 다시 입을 맞추네 또 다시 입을 안으로 들어가 따뜻한 장판에 몸을 녹여 따뜻하 Oh baby I love you Baby I need you 이렇게 아무것도 안 해도 좋은 걸 Oh I can't leave you I can't leave you 널 버리고 내가 대체 어디를 가겠니 걱정하지 않아도 널 왜 자꾸 밖에 나가고 싶어 좋은 것만 내게 보여주고 싶은 거 나도 알아 근데 난 이게 더 좋은 걸 눈치 볼 필요도 없이 너를 만져도 되고 재밌는 영화도 보고 편해진 연애가 걱정이 된다면 말해 편한 일상 속에서 행복을 못 찾을 건 부질없는 짓이 Yeah, right now 난 이 보배 같은 너의 눈에 진주를 찾아서 네 바다 속에서 예른 날에 넌 자꾸 다그쳐 이건 절대 게으름 피우는 게 아니라는 거야 무슨 말을 해도 핑계처럼 들릴 테니까 일단 Baby I love you Baby I need you 이렇게 아무것도 안 해도 좋은 걸 I can't leave you I can't leave you 널 버리고 내가 대체 어디를 가겠니 걱정하지 않아도 돼 사실 그렇게 귀찮아서 그래
So I'm back home now and I have to deal with this mess over here. Anyways, I have already failed at no spend January because, gotta justify, I actually dropped this entire drawer while I was doing my makeup before, and like all of my blushes are now shattered. I can still use it, but it is a little sad. Give you a mini haul, I guess. I didn't get that much stuff, but I got some food, some coffee, went to the library, and got this phone case. How cute is that? Another thing I got was this Peri Para blush. I was really worried that I had this shade already, but basically in the W Cosmetic, all the lights were yellow, so I really couldn't tell what color it was. So just compare this, right? Like in the past, I've literally bought like so many of the same blush color by accident. So that's one from Colourpop. That's the same one, same shade. That one. This is the only different. Oh, is this the same? Uh-oh, this is the one I used today. Did I buy the same? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. But it comes in a packet like this, and it's super, super pretty. Oh my god, did I buy the same? Am I okay? That's not the same, right? Oh god. Well, I just bought the same color yet again. I swear it's different. I swear it's different. Right? There's a difference. Yeah, it's different. And then I went to the library and borrowed some books. This one is Survival of the Richest. This one. I like reading multiple books at once. So I got 3 of the same-ish genre. It's about like the new tech, the new digital age, and things like AI and like, I don't know, social media. Same thing. So I'm gonna be reading all of these. I've already started reading all of them. So yeah, that was exciting. Yeah, that's it. Okay, this is kind of better lighting, but it's almost the same shade, but not. The top one is the new one, and then the bottom one is the one I wore today. So that's really, really good. Can't wait to take all this makeup off. You see this? So I prefer wearing contacts. Using this, that burns my skin, but it cleans very well. I think it also doesn't help that I'm scrubbing the fuck out of my face. But see? Clean. And I can see my eye bags. It burns. I just opened a really exciting package. I got it from YUNZII Keyboard. They reached out to me and gifted me a keyboard. The box is squish. Rosie decided that that's her new bed now. But still, I'll do an opening for you guys. Sorry, I feel so sleepy right now.